It's Wednesday night. Hold on one second. I'm on a text chain with the entire U.S. government about bombing several key targets. Thanks, Pete Hegsworth, for putting me on the text chat. I appreciate it. You fucking idiot. Anyways, it's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Tell Canada Dry.
For the low, low price of your soul, you can have it all.
Yeah.
Here on Dynamite After Dark.
Joe.
Hit that music, guys.
Clear for takeoff.
That's all systems go. We need that AFW logo up. Stat.
You're watching the AEW Network.
It is your Chief Shenanigans Officer. I am, of course, the Almighty JFB, James from Boston.
And I am your Canadian hero. I am the patron saint of professional wrestling. I'm that gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. I'm Canada effing dry. Damn it.
Yeah.
That chills.
And you all know me. It's me. It's me. It's that EVP. And I only got one thing to say tonight. Thanks, guys.
Don't thank me, pal.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't thank me. Don't thank me, pal. Don't thank me. Don't thank me, pal. And don't thank me for Ice Cream Thursdays. You're going to eat it and you're going to like it. I didn't care.
Let's talk to this girl down there.
And I am the Moon Angel Luna, your reigning and defending Kill City champ with an angel face.
We forgot
that I
the
know I
the
have.
Kill City Cup. We're sponsoring the Kill City Cup, right? Little advertisement there too.
Hell yeah. Anyways, it's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. You're worn down. You're like, what am I going to do? I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I got to go to work. I got to go to bed. I got to get energized. And that's why you joined us. Because you could have gone anywhere, drank anything, with our half of our U.S. government is drunk off their asses texting everybody. But you chose to be with us. Thank God. We are from St. Paul, Minnesota. Woo!
Hey, go away. I have to ask you something, JFB.
Yeah.
I'm dying to know. You called the show Dynamite After Dark.
Yeah.
Decision time. What's the deal?
I don't know. That's what was on the the form when we
on the AFW form.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought okay. So
yeah, I decided to go with it.
You thought we tie in the league with the show.
Yeah.
I see.
Why
is it decision time then, Joe?
I don't make this. It's our good friend Trey J Styles who made that form and puts the title.
And Trey J is he used to be on the show all the time, but
I don't know why it's decision time. Part of me is scared to know why it's decision time.
I feel
there's
like
no promo, no nothing, just decision time.
Yeah, he's like he put it in Chat GBT, hit enter, and it came out with I don't know decision time. He's like, yeah, sounds perfect.
Matt B in the comments here. Can't wait till Friday to drink more Hulk Hogan real American beer.
Yeah.
Beer is disgusting. All beer is disgusting.
All beer is disgusting.
Just
yeah, pretty much.
Spiced rum with a Coke.
Now, can you imagine this show with some of that MLW real Canadian beer?
I'm down with it.
Look,
yeah, like wouldn't that look so cool, my aunt on the show?
Yeah,
I'm good. I'll pass.
I mean,
you know what? I wouldn't even open. I'd pretend to drink it.
Yeah,
There you go.
I mean,
You
I
never
can't
have
open
to
that
buy
back
another
then.
one for the show.
Yeah, I
I mean-
can't. God, I never have to do.
Canada's known for beer. Moosehead Beer actually is selling a crate of beers. The number of beers equaling to the number of days until Donald Trump is no longer president. That's the crate that you're buying. It's like over 1,500.
Wait, is Moosehead beer popular in the United States?
Beer is very popular in the United States.
No, Moosehead beer.
No.
Never heard of it. I'll tell you what,
With our
though.
Canadian friends,
Real
willing to
quick.
go the extra mile.
I live in Maryland, but I used to live in Delaware, so we go down to the beaches, and we would go frequent the very first like Doghead Fish brewery.
Yeah.
But let me be clear, I've never had Moosehead beer before.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I'm in the West, so maybe that's more an Eastern beer.
I think it's a more Eastern beer, yeah.
Is Eastern Canada more densely populated than Western Canada, sort of like it is here?
So Ontario is the biggest part of Canada.
And that's like Ontario is
It's right above Detroit and New York and all that.
okay.
Yeah. That's what Toronto is.
So Toronto's our biggest city. Then Montreal's probably 2, and then Vancouver number 3 for population.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Vancouver gets slighted all the time.
yeah.
It's because you're
Although,
out
let's be honest. I mean, if you're in film production, Vancouver is a great place. Been there multiple times. I love going there. It's absolutely one of my favorite.
Could you
communities.
imagine if JFB moved to Vancouver?
Well,
we could be drinking beers on the same screen. Move over,
it could be
JFB.
happening a lot sooner than
I
you think.
prefer mixed drinks. I like liquor and Coke.
Ooh, no Mountain Dew.
Yeah. And then I'll mix some with Mountain Dew too. But yeah.
Tim, did we talk about you cutting down the Mountain Dew? Didn't we have a conversation about this?
I can't do it.
What?
It's an
You're not even
addiction.
trying.
It's
Not
an
trying.
addiction.
It is an addiction. How many a day?
Yeah. Well, I have big bottles. now,
Anyways,
tall
my
bottles
God,
like
it's
that.
Wednesday.
I wanted to
some
know how many she was drinking. JP, like, I can't stand this conversation. All right, let's go, JP.
Anyways, it's Wednesday. Let's talk about some wrestling, huh? We're hailing from St. Paul, Minnesota. It's Dynamite After Dark. The road to Dynasty began. He's actually correct. Rolling Rock is horrible. The only reason why I drink Rolling Rocks because it had the number 33 on it, and as a Larry Bird fan, I had to drink.
Yeah, I'm not going to endorse Moosehead beer at all. I don't know. I haven't tasted it, so I'm not going to back it.
So we start the show off with a Minecraft promo. Apparently, vertical integration. Thank you, Jack Donaghy from 30 Rock. Vertical integration. We're incorporating stuff that Warner Brothers does. Minecraft is.
Oh, they're making the money tonight, JP, with that promotion.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for a Minecraft character to just randomly run into the ring and like.
Wait,
Cold
you know what
Stone
would have been great? Tony Khan coming out dressed as one of the green thing. I forget what they're called. I've never played the game, but I just, my son plays it, so I've seen it. But the creepers or whatever they are, have Tony Khan come out as a creeper would have been hilarious.
Oh, Tim Tobin's here. Let me quickly. I promised Tim Tobin that I would announce his new role in AFW,
which is.
So I officially, since we closed down catering because it's a bad idea from Bad Creative, we're going to do Tim Tobin's new job. He is the official junior deputy of AFW.
Yeah, all right.
So he's the official junior deputy of AFW.
Does he get a badge?
And his new boss
Yeah.
is Sheriff Eric.
Now,
Good
my
luck.
question is,
Good luck with that.
does he get a badge?
These two are these. He's gonna. You know, I like this combination. Like I was able to mend fences with Tiff and Bryce. They're best friends now. Imagine what I can do with Tim and Sheriff Eric.
Okay.
Hey, I get things done.
We got stuff moving in the back. That's all I'm saying. But we got the gears and the wheels are always turning in AFW.
Hey, speaking of wheels always turning, if you're looking for gold, if you're going for gold, as you were saying, are you looking for just any gold or the AFW champion? Because I was going to straight up just challenge you.
Oh! You're on.
Okay.
I'm gonna take your championship.
Did we just make a match here?
Okay.
Joe,
Okay.
It's going to happen. It'll happen at Dynasty.
I did comment on it, but I wasn't sure which belt he was going to go for. If he was going to go,
Yeah, and then if JP takes your belt,
what he was looking for. But I was just like, you can come take mine if you want to try, but you'll just fall on the list of victims.
you know what's nice about that? Once JP takes your belt,
yeah,
it frees up you and Bryce to go after the tag team championships.
But he won't take my belt.
Oh, he will. Don't worry, Charlie. I got things right in the back. I mean, no.
Gears.
Let's go.
So we start AEW Dynamite, not with a whimper, but with a bang as we go to our first match. Talk about Blake Christian versus Kenny Omega. Now, is this for the international belt? No, it's not. It was not an international championship match, but nonetheless, let's go to Canada Drive. First match.
Which was the first match?
Blake Christian and Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I kind of like what I saw out of Blake Christian.
Yeah,
the guy's he's a good wrestler.
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing him in a pay-per-view way back for ROH, right? Wasn't he on there?
He wrestles on ROH predominantly, yes.
So yeah, I liked him. You can see that this was Kenny's doing, getting this match, giving this guy the rub. Yeah, and that's classy.
Yeah,
just pulling this guy up, and I like it. And it gave the guy some TV time and give the guy a chance to shine. And props to you, Kenny Omega.
Yeah. What did you think about the shenanigans afterwards?
What was it that happened?
Speedball came out and then Ricochet.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, I think maybe they should have kept Ricochet out of it.
Yeah.
Because it's a sweating, and the audio wasn't the best.
Yeah.
I think they should have. Like if they would have kept maybe they don't hindsight they don't see it fully, but I would have preferred that Ricochet be out of it. But that's just the critic in me. But other than that, I like the build for it.
Yeah, I want to let you know that I'm actually the one who called Ricochet at the last minute and said, "Hey, I'm in an AFW prediction league." He goes, "Oh my God, you're in AFW prediction league?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Hey," I go, "Listen. One of the questions is, does both Mike Bailey and Ricochet appear at the Kenny Omega match? I need you to just get on camera for just a few seconds.
Because he appeared.
Who cares about the quality? Just get on there so I can get my points."
I forgot that was a question.
I know. And I thank God I had Ricochet on speed dial. Now, the question is, how did I get his number? P. Hegsworth. The head of our security for our country, he has Ricochet's number. He was in the team. So it was easy to get the number. It was so easy. Anyways, Joe, your thoughts on the first match?
Yeah, the match was fun. I enjoyed it. And it's what it was. It was what it should have been. Blake Christian got in a few moves. He looked good. And then Kenny Omega ended it with one V-trigger and one winged angel. No kicking out, no spamming finishers. That's not what Blake Christensen should be doing. Yeah. And then afterwards, I'm surprised Canada Dry didn't mention this, but the best line of it was Kenny Omega saying, "I'm not here to make friends. I have a cat. I'm just here for business."
Oh, yes, I popped. Yes, that was good. Thank you. I appreciate that callback. I totally missed that. I seen it, but I wasn't able to remember it.
Luna.
Yeah. I really like this match. I have liked Blake Christian for a minute now. I watched him somewhere else in the Indies. And before he even came to WWE and GCW and stuff. And I really think that he is someone to push in AEW later on down the road.
Wait, he was in WWE?
Yeah, he was. He was in NXT.
Okay.
Yeah, and everything afterwards was nice too. I really liked it. Mike Bailey is that dude.
JP, let me ask you, what does something like this do for Blake Christian?
I think it shot him to the roof. My problem was the match wasn't too short. You really didn't get a chance to highlight. I'd never heard of this guy. I didn't know him when he was in NXT. I don't watch Ring of Honor, unfortunately, because I'm not going to pay for it. So it was good to get introduced to him.
Are we frozen?
I will say one thing that they've done like that they did tonight and they did last week. They're making video packages for the ROH people.
Yeah,
which I think is smart.
JP, this is you frozen.
Yeah. I thought the highlight package was way better than the match itself. My issue with the whole was that afterwards, it was so clumsy and so awkward. Like, it didn't make any sense. The whole exchange between Ricochet, Speedball, and him.
You know what the problem was, JFB?
Yeah.
Speedball was wearing shoes.
Yeah. It's unknown territory.
It's not natural.
Yeah.
But also, I think he's got a ways to go on the mic.
Yes, he does. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said before, the only way you're going to get better on the mic is actually doing it.
Oh, yeah. Practice, like your only limitations are sometimes yourself.
I mean, look at Ricochet. 6 months ago, we were all like, God, he sucks on the mic.
Yeah.
Now, he's pretty good.
But also, being a face on the mic, what are you supposed to say?
Yeah.
It's kind of like
especially when you're in the ring with Kenny Omega. It's kind of hard.
Yeah. I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
We go to Jericho's Collision recap, and then we go to Jericho's promo. My problem with the whole Jericho, the Jericho segment was fine. You had a golden opportunity. You had a golden opportunity to cut a promo on the kid that flipped you off on Collision. It is, I mean, this thing is getting millions of views on social media. You had a prime opportunity and you didn't take advantage of it. That was my only problem. I didn't mind trying to go after Bandito's mask, dressing down Big Bill and the Bad Apple. That's fine, blah, blah, blah. You had an opportunity and you didn't take it. I thought that was piss poor. Canada Dry, your thoughts?
Oh my goodness. I'm excited for this match.
Yeah.
And let no questions be done. 100% Bandito's becoming the new ROH champion.
Yeah.
There's no way they're unmasking him.
Mm-mm.
There's no way.
No, Eric Bischoff is not booking.
Yeah, exactly. So guaranteed. That's my lock of the night. This is the future.
Yeah.
We're about 10 days early for that.
I'm writing it down because I'm going to bring it back up.
Yeah, you don't. I'm going to call you a wimp.
Joe, what did you think of the Jericho promo?
It was fine. I'm really tired of Jericho talking down to these two and then this falling in line. they've done it so many times now. It's like shit or get off the pot with this breakup. Like,
Did you notice though that Big Bill is kind of emulating Jericho's promo tone?
Yeah.
It's like totally almost like the same
Yeah,
style.
their cadence is pretty similar. Absolutely. Luna, what did you thought of the Jericho promo?
It was fine. I'm not really too crazy about Jericho these days, so I barely pay attention to him. But this one was pretty okay, I guess.
She's down on Jericho. I've never heard her be down on anyone. Harsh.
I have said this many times in chat that
I thought you wanted everyone to have fun.
I haven't really been a fan of Jericho since like the List days.
Wow.
Liked stuff here and there in his early times in AEW, but I don't know. His matches are still fine to me.
Some negative vibes coming from that corner here.
I'll say, I wasn't really in on Jericho until a couple weeks ago when he cut that promo about it's time to start, like, where he got super serious and is like, it's time for y'all to stop disrespecting me, which is exactly who I think he should be. He's the veteran of the place.
I mean, he could go back to being good, in my opinion.
Anytime it doesn't matter where Jericho is on the card, when he cuts a promo, he can cut a promo.
If he's feeling it, if he's into it.
Yeah. Speaking of promos, MJF is coming to the ring. Hopefully, we were going to get maybe something. But MVP comes out. They exchange a few words. Then the rest of the Hurt Syndicate comes out. And MJF kind of just retreats. And then Big Bill and Bad Apple come out, and they want a challenge for the Tag Team Championships. Okay. And they're like, MVP's like, I'll tell you what, if you win a match, we'll think about it. And then he does a mic drop and they walk off. Canada Dry, your thoughts on that promo?
Which promo?
The MJF, Hurt Syndicate, and the Big Bill.
This was really good. You had the whole tease there. You think that you're going to get him joining, and then they come in and they get in his face. I like it. Yeah. I think this is leading to the Dynasty, MJF's faction in Major League Wrestling, and I think they're going to show up, and they're going to be his new faction, and they're going to be warring with the Hurt Syndicate.
I like it. All right, EVP Joe.
Yeah, I'm tending to lean the same way as Canada Dry. I think what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks is you're going to get MVP talking to the rest of the Hurt Syndicate, say, hey, let MJF, and he's a good guy, and then MJF is going to flat out just reject him. And I think you're right. I think Hammerstone and maybe the other guy, I forget his name, was going to show up. Rich Holiday will show up. But I will say, my favorite thing about this is the consistency of MVP. Anytime someone challenges his team for a title, he's like, go win a match and then we'll talk about it. Yeah. That's good because that means the matches and winning means something. Yeah. You're not just handing out shots to hand out shots.
Yeah. He knows what's good for business.
Yep.
All right. Luna.
Yeah, I think I agree with Canada.
I'm a whole country.
For once, I agree with you. I think it was pretty good stuff. I'm digging Big Bill recently. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty good, and I really like where this is heading. I hope it pans out well.
So I'm watching American Dad. and they were doing. I was editing today, and so I had it on background. And Bret Hart actually made an appearance on American Dad, season 19.
Oh yeah,
That's interesting.
He's like,
Man, I haven't kept up with that show in ages. I
is
should
this
watch
a new
that.
episode or an older one?
it was season 19, so I just put it on.
Yeah,
there.
the drawing was like shitty.
Yeah. But it's Bret. It's Bret's voice too, which was really good.
Yeah, he just needs to get on Family Guy and Futurama, and he's good.
So we go
Bobby's World, I don't know.
Tony Storm, Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa is wearing a shirt that says Thunderstorm, the name of their tag team. And then Tony Storm inserts, nope. The name of the team is Thunder Tits.
Yes,
Yes.
I love it.
So
They're going to be selling Thunder Tit shirts.
I totally would buy
I think
it.
these are going to sell like hotcakes.
Yeah. Let's go to
I just want to address this quickly.
Yeah.
This is Matt B. If he comes to my country, Canada, I'll be the biggest heel you ever faced, Canada. Ding ding. Is he come to my house and have a match with me?
Sounds
I
like
don't know if I like that. I'll come to you.
Wow.
How about that?
Nah, you don't want to come here. There's a good chance if you do come
I don't
here,
know.
they'll deport
Good chance I end up in jail. So I don't wear this
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah. I mean, there's a good chance if you come into the United States, you're gonna head to Venezuela. I'm just saying. It's a possibility.
What would my name be in Venezuela?
El Canada Dryo.
Okay, good. Great.
no, it would be El Dryo de Canada.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
Let's go to our second match. Brody King is taking on Kyle Fletcher. This guy, they first showed him when Don Callis was tearing apart Tony Schiavone. Did anybody notice the Don Callis lookalike that was behind?
Yes, it was great.
He looked perfect. That guy looked like Don Callis. And
He was
Don
like
Callis didn't acknowledge it.
he was a combination of Don Callis, and he also had MJF's scarf on.
Yeah.
But did you notice he was like this when Don Callis was talking? He's like,
And he had the rose glasses. Oh, it was perfect. Anyways, Canada
You know
Dry,
someone put him
thoughts
up
on
for
the
that.
second match. Yeah. What are your
What are we
thoughts on
talking
the
about?
second match?
oh, which one was that again?
Brody King, Kyle Fletcher.
This was an all right match. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But that finisher on the top ropes, Brody sold that so good.
Yeah.
And then the shenanigans afterwards,
Yeah.
when he did the clothesline over the top ropes and flew over with it, he looked like he took a nasty fall there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
His back against the ring apron.
Yeah. Okay. EVP Joe.
Yeah, I had fun. This was a fun match. It's one of those big man versus little men, but the little man could definitely hold his own.
Yeah.
It's just another star-making performance for Kyle Fletcher. They're slowly building him up. I don't have no complaints. Good match.
Yeah.
Nothing super great, but
It's not as good as you thought it was going to be, right?
It never felt like it hit that fifth gear that I know they can both do.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think, Luna?
I had fun with this match too. Really enjoyed it. Kyle's glasses were kind of very nice looking glasses there. I dig them.
Are you getting lustful again?
I can't help it. It's Kyle.
Oh,
He's good looking.
lustful Luna.
Good looking guy.
I mean, he's cute, right?
Well, shenanigans from the second match bleed into the third match. So we go directly into it. Powerhouse Hobbs taking on Mark Davis. Canada Dry, thoughts on the third match?
Yeah, I really liked the Mark Davis and Powerhouse Hobbs. This was good.
Yeah.
I like the both showing what they can do. Good match.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
Yeah, the match was fine, but I was first. I want to say Von Wagner, the former Von Wagner of NXT, was a security guard in between these two matches.
Nice.
But I don't understand the whole purpose of keeping these two apart once they were in the ring. I was so it was so weird. I don't know why. It took them forever.
I think the idea was to make Powerhouse Hobbs look like a beast.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, but it didn't do no good. It made them both look like a fool. And the referee for just standing there and not ringing the bell.
Yeah.
You should have just had one in the ring. You could have had one in the ring, one outside the ring holding them back. Don't have them both in the ring, because once they're both in the ring, you ring the bell and you fight. So,
There you go.
but other than that, match was fun. Two big boys. Love it.
What do they call it? Slapping meat?
Yeah.
Big sweaty man slapping meat.
Yeah.
Something slapping meat. I like that.
Luna.
First of all, that sounds kind of dirty.
It's
well, Luna, you can make anything dirty.
Slapping meat, come on.
Yeah,
Something slapping meat. We don't know what it is.
I'm playing. I'm just being goofy. Powerhouse Hobbs continues to entertain me. I did not like Powerhouse Hobbs because I didn't think I thought he was good as a wrestler, but he used to be like staring at a brick wall, and now he's no longer like that. So, I'm glad that he's finally able to entertain me, because I used to just tune him out.
Are you wearing like Stars and Stripes?
Fun. This is a My Hero Academia.
Okay.
This is.
I thought you're like trying to anti-Canada Dry me or something.
What'd you say?
I thought you were trying to anti-Canada Dry me or something. Never mind. Over here.
No. Yeah, I'm
Anyways,
anti-Canada Dry.
let's move
I'm
on.
always anti-you.
That's not what he was saying. But next, let's keep going.
Never mind.
All I gotta say is this. I am a huge Mark Davis fan. If I'm buying stock in Mark Davis, stock up.
Hey, wrong show. We're not doing this today.
Yeah, that's the Sunday show. But I'm buying Mark Davis stock. I really am impressed with Mark Davis. I mean, he looked like a champ even in that loss. It didn't hurt him at all. I mean, he looked like a freaking amazing wrestler.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It's like similar to the Butcher, but he's better than the Butcher.
Yeah, he's way better than the Butcher. He's a Butcher with better moves.
Yeah.
Let's go to the patriarchy backstage. Specifically, Nick Wayne. He's talking about how they're on the same page, how they're working together. He's going to talk to Christian about what happened at Revolution. And then they leave. But Kip Sabian kind of hesitates a little bit before he walks off. Get and dry your thoughts.
Yeah, I don't know what to think of this.
Yeah.
Like, what's Kip Sabian up to? I thought it was really entertaining, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, I don't really have anything. Like, I just got to see what I don't have.
Yeah, it's just making you ask more questions, right?
Yeah, definitely more questions than questions answered. That's for sure. Yeah. But I am glad to see they're finally letting Nick Wayne step into the spotlight.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Luna.
I'm with him. I'm glad that they finally are letting Nick Wayne step into the spotlight. Don't really have anything.
I hope he gets to keep his mom as his like ring girl for a bit.
Yeah,
But I think that's kind of lame, actually. Having your mom as your favorite.
I don't think it's lame at all. I
I like her, but now that I think
Mom.
I like it because it's. But how? I might think it's weird as having your mom as your ring agent. Right? It's still like some sexy other one.
I think it's dope. You know, when Mom Wayne first came on the scene in AEW, everybody used to get that song "Stacy's Mom" stuck in their head.
I was thinking about Nick Wayne's mom. And
Yeah, I know Nick Wayne's mom, but yeah, Nick Wayne's.
this got it going on.
Hey,
I
like,
got it
she
going
can't do any
on.
worse than Shelton Benjamin's mama. So
Yeah.
This is way better than that bullcrap. Okay, that was horrible.
All right, let's go to Renee. She's in the back with Hangman. And then Hangman's getting the ball rolling. Swerve comes in to interrupt him. They get a little nose-to-nose action.
Question by Tim Tobin, JP?
I don't think so. I think if anybody, Nick.
first off, it's Kill Switch, not Luchasaurus.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Tim Tobin is very partial to the Luchasaurus character.
Yes.
Luchasaurus is dead.
And he's not coming back. Kill switch for life!
I will be so happy when this man comes back because, like, the illness he had could almost retired him.
I saw that lustful picture you posted of him the other day. I saw it. Luchasaurus, you posted he had no mask.
Oh,
He's like,
yeah. Have you
I
seen
saw
this
that.
man? Have you seen this man unmasked?
No, because I don't care.
We're not into men.
Joe.
Maybe you should talk with Dallas on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me and Dallas talk daily, and he shared that picture with me at first, and I was just like, yeah, me and him was talking about it's like I dropped a thing.
Okay, we don't know any more of this conversation what you and Dallas were talking about. JP, what do you got next?
Whoa. All right, let's go to Renee. So Canada Dry. Let's talk about
All
Swerve
right.
and Hangman.
Oh, yeah. I thought this was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed this a lot.
Joe.
Basically put Swerve and Hangman is the feud that keeps on giving and is never going to die, and I'm here for it.
Fight forever. Fight forever. Luna.
Yes, this was an awesome promo from Swerve. He is just great on the mic.
Yeah.
Good stuff across the board.
Yeah. So let's go to Swerve in the ring. Calls out John Moxley. They have a battle of words. Canada Dry. Your thoughts on this?
Okay, I adored this. We had some really cool, like Swerve's good, but I like what Moxley's talking about there.
Yeah.
And Moxley, he pretty much like makes us think that Swerve's going to beat him.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to hand it to you, kid. Like, I love that. That was so cool. And then Swerve just comes back with so much energy and has the fans chanting, "Whose house? Swerve's house." It's like, I think like this is if Swerve can win the title at Dynasty again.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. Like that's his show.
Yeah.
Incidentally,
Yeah.
incidentally, he was posting that he's going to be done in 5 years.
I don't know.
You could say that, but then like it's like a drug. You can say you're going to quit crack in 5 years too.
And Ric Flair retired at WrestleMania 24. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I think. Wrestlers can easily say that, but
Yeah, this is one of Moxley's better promos in a long time.
Yeah.
because like he
Thumbs
seems
down.
sincere, and like you said, it's building up Mox. But I also like that this is also bringing along other people with Willow, giving her something to do.
Yeah.
So looks like we might be getting a Willow and a Marina Shafir match here in the future. Which, sure, why not? I'd be down
I
for it.
want Prince Nana to manage Willow.
That would
I
be
think-
different.
I think that'd be cool if or Willow was just part of their stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
I will admit, I was waiting for Prince Nana to get like just taken out from behind.
Yeah.
Or just chokehold and just like
Something, yeah.
Willow could use a change, like a change in character.
She doesn't even need a change in character. She just needs a
having
little
Nana
edge.
there. Just bring
Just a
Mason
little
out.
edge is all.
Yeah, something like that is what I was trying to say. But yeah,
Let's talk about Shivani in his interview with Rated FTR. Ken and Dry, your thoughts on this?
Oh, I love the way they're painting this. It's
Yeah.
it's just it's like they're getting the brush out, they're putting a little dab here, a little dab there.
Yeah.
Just how like how apologetic at first Dax is, and just it's and then you got kind of Cope over there, kind of like apologizing, like not looking like he's accepting it.
Yeah.
And then you got Cash in the middle, who's saying that these are both my best friends, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then the Dax at the end when he goes out and starts talking about we're gonna go for the tag titles again, and then whoa we want to go for the trio titles. So it's like I love the ascension, and then Dax with the top guy out thing.
Yeah.
It's like that's the end. Now you're supposed to, that's how we end.
Yeah.
Then nope. Cope has to get the last word.
Yeah.
So I love what they were doing here.
I do too. Joe.
This was awkward and tense, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Like you could literally like sit there and you could hear the match light that's starting that slow burn.
Yeah.
Because it's coming. I don't know when. Maybe it's a Dynasty. Maybe it's a little bit after. But Cope's about to have his heart broken.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put it.
You know what? I'd almost like it if they won and dragged it out longer.
It's either they win and drag it out, or the Wednesday, April 9th, 3 days after Dynasty, you have FTR turn heel and take out Cope.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yes, but I think it's too soon because I think Christian comes out to save because his heart's just wrenched.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if they're gonna do that, it's something that needs to be a while.
I think you need longer. You can't. It's got to be longer than Dynasty.
Once again, I'm perfectly happy with FTR versus Copeland and Christian at All In because I want to be there. So
yeah, you build it for All In.
Yeah. Okay. Luna.
Okay, you could feel the awkward. As Joe was saying, I was just like thinking, like, oh, it's so awkward. Yeah, I want to see where this continues to go. Seems like it's going to be a fine story.
Yeah.
I hope
I'm
so.
digging it.
Anyway,
I'm
because
digging it. I love it. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the turn. It's gonna happen. We know it. I mean, it's just
yeah,
mad.
we'll see how this goes.
So we go to in the back. Shibata has a camera.
yeah, I love this whole thing.
With Hook and Joe. They come across Max Caster. Hook was bragging earlier about how fun it was to choke out Max Caster. Joe says, "What the hell?" He chokes him out.
I love that Max Caster is there saying, "I'm the best wrestler alive." I love Max Caster's character like this. I love him just being his bitch. It's just,
Yeah.
I wonder where this is going though. Like, do they have him finally win a couple after a while.
I don't know.
So
Joe.
I love it.
Yeah, I laughed because I knew what was happening. You could see it from a mile away, but Joe he has the ability to sell anything, be it a comedy spot or a serious spot. But I love it. Like he's like, "Hey, Shibata," and he just gets choked out because you see Joe creeping up on him, all stuff. Like it was great.
Luna.
I don't really pay attention to Max Caster. I don't know.
You don't want to see Max Caster.
How do you not pay attention to Max Caster getting his ass beat?
Yeah, I could have appreciated that, but I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, I was just like,
All right. I didn't like it. I thought it was a stupid promo. I thought it was a stupid segment. It didn't make any sense. It didn't progress the storyline any further. It just, it was all right.
To me, the funniest spot about that is him bragging about having the fans say that, and they're not saying that. And then he gets choked out in the middle of it.
Yeah. We get a Dynasty hype video, which leads us into Renee in the back with Jay White, who acknowledges and confirms he will be in the Owen. So now we have Will Ospreay, we have Hangman Page, got Jay White. This is turning out to be a
Just
good.
Do you know who's not? Do you know who's not in the Owen?
Me.
Well, yeah, you obviously.
Yeah.
No, Swerve Strickland is not in the Owen.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Which makes me think that he is going to defeat Jon Moxley at Dynasty.
We'll see. I just hope that they just stack it up with all stars. No filler. No disrespect. Don't put freaking Jeff Jarrett types in there. Give me all of the.
Okay, who's your least wrestler you want to see in there? What's your lowest?
I don't know. Honestly, I think like the lowest I would want to see is someone like maybe Samoa Joe. Someone who's a trios guy, but is still really good.
Not Briscoe.
No, I don't want Briscoe in it this year.
Briscoe's too low now. Something a little higher.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'd love to see Jeff Jarrett in it. He's got a great connection to Owen. Yeah,
but I just
him in there just to have a run.
I want him. If he's in there, I want him to have qualified for it.
No, here's my thing: is I want this tournament to not have someone who goes winless. I want every match to be a little bit more hard to predict because I think it'll make this tournament better.
Yeah, they need to really.
Throw him a boner too. He doesn't have to win it, but I'd like to see him in it. He doesn't have to win.
The only reason I agree with JB is because of the connection to Owen, and the chase for him to try and win it is he can win it next year if you.
He hasn't been on TV in like 2 months.
Yeah, it could be that they write him off for a bit.
Yeah. What do you think, Luna?
Yes, I would like to see Jay White in this thing. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was a pretty cool thing for Jay White. And I will say that I would love Jeff Jarrett to win the Owen before he retires.
No, he has no right winning that tournament.
Yes.
You are not headlining All In Texas with Jeff Jarrett.
I think that he should win it. I think he
I'll put butts in seats.
Left, and I want him to at least have one good.
Okay, yeah. I
I
appreciate your sentiment, Tiff, but no one is paying. What are these tickets costing?
I paid almost $300 for my 2 tickets.
Yeah, no one's paying that to see Jeff Jarrett.
I would.
I got the perfect booking. If you want to piss off every person in the internet wrestling community, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
You build Jeff Jarrett. He wins the Owen. Yeah. At All In, he wins the final match. against Will Ospreay.
Ospreay
No.
Now wait.
Boo.
Now wait, hold on.
Good idea. You're pissing off your whole thing.
Hold on. I'm not done pissing everybody off yet. He gets into the ring with Swerve. Swerve gives him a house call. The only move in the entire match is a house call. Pins him. Swerve gets pissed. Ospreay comes in to save the day.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
Oh, let the whole internet world burn.
I will say though, it would be fitting if Swerve wins the title at Dynasty and then defends the title against, say, Ospreay, because it's basically a year on from their match at Forbidden Door, where Ospreay put over was lost at Forbidden Door to Swerve.
Yeah.
1 year on, you could have the rematch.
And the nice thing is you're still building Swerve stardom.
Yeah.
Of course.
He gets a second title reign. He's a little bit bigger now.
Yeah.
Because you're bigger every time you have that belt.
Yeah.
Unless you're Moxley, according to a Swerve tonight.
Well, yeah, that was the thing that Swerve was saying, is that you're a shadow of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that was an
you
interesting
ain't what you
take.
used to be.
Yeah.
Let's go to our fourth match.
We have early time to rise and shine.
What the heck is going on over there?
Let's go to our fourth match, Top Flight. The local boys taking on, I don't know who these guys were. I missed their introduction.
I don't even know if they had an introduction, to be honest with you.
The fans were pretty behind them.
They must have been all just 4 local boys.
Yeah. So anyways, Top Flight, local guys, Canada Dry, fourth match of the night.
This match, it was all right. I feel like they could have done something better with the spot.
Yeah.
It could have been on Collision. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was all right.
They have a different match on Collision.
Yeah, so
yeah,
I feel like this could have been a better use, but it was a quick match, right? So
yeah, EVP Joe.
Yeah, it's a quick match. Just they're in St. Paul. Just get the hometown boys on TV. Makes sense. I will say I am so over this Top Flight versus the Crew crap. It feels like these 4 have been freaking feuding for forever.
But they don't have anything else for them, so they're like,
Then at least have them fight. Do something. Like, don't just sit there and.
like, well, we'll finish this off sometime in Collision in two months.
Yeah, but
Didn't really pay attention. Top Flight is fun, but it is what it was.
Yeah. All right. I thought it was a horrible match. Didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Really don't care. I mean,
Don't really care. Yeah.
like you said, the local people cared.
yeah. I don't know why this was even on the card. This should have been, honestly, they should have brought back AEW Dark on YouTube and put that match on there. It would have made more sense. We get a Will Ospreay video and we get a comment that Will Ospreay is coming back next week. But he's only been gone for a week. Why are we making an announcement that he's coming back next week? Like it's a big thing is he's coming back from injury.
I can't be mad at them promoting the show.
No, that's great.
Well, like maybe it's just how they said it instead of
Yeah.
like,
It
It's
didn't seem like he was
definitely
gone
made it-
for a year and a
That's
half.
what made it feel like he's been gone for a minute. Yeah, I'll say that. Rich is going to Dynamite next week. He's getting a pretty good show so far, from what I've
oh
seen.
wow, good for Rich.
Good for Rich. Let's go to our
Say,
fifth
give him
match.
something. Pretend we care.
Go to our fifth match. It's going to be Mark Briscoe's taking on Takeshita. Canada Dry, your thoughts on the fifth match?
Yeah, I like this. But it was a good showing. But you knew that Takeshita wasn't losing.
Yeah.
The J Driller looked good.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed about Briscoe, he comes across as very safe.
Yeah.
Like everything he does is safe.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't take unnecessary risks.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about it. He still does some fancy moves, but he's always safe. And good on him.
Let's go to Joe.
Yeah, this is another solid match.
Yeah.
The two work well together. You know,
Yeah.
I will say it was at this point in the match that I realized like that this was just a Don Callis family show tonight.
It was.
It's like every other segment was Don Callis out doing commentary, walking around the ring. Yeah. So,
I mean, if you really want to, tax to, you want to put down tax, he's got probably the best faction in AEW. I mean, he's got Mark Davis. He's got Takeshita.
Kyle Fletcher. And
If they can get some momentum, the murder monsters or murder machines or whatever they're called.
Okay, so we got the flower shop coming up.
Yeah.
So put your thinking caps on, because in the flower shop, in addition to your favorite match of the night and your favorite segment, you will be telling us your favorite space movie / TV show.
Okay.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by space movie or TV?
It has to have whatever's happening has to be in a spaceship or something like that.
Involve a spaceship?
Yes.
Okay.
And then they have to be, the movie and TV show has to kind of take place in space.
Okay.
Oh, well, then that ruins my answer. I don't think I have one. Because I'm not a Star Wars or Star Trek guy, so.
Now, there are other shows that take place in space. Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's gonna be a pick.
Multitudes of shows.
That's what I thought of it. It's just like, there we go, Joe's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Luna, what are your thoughts on
his answer?
I honestly really enjoyed this match a whole lot. I thought it was a great match. Yeah. I thought it was awesome. Chinosuke could and
Can't
Mark.
Konosuke Takeshita. Come on,
I
guys.
cannot say
He's
his
been in
name.
AEW for like 2 years now.
I know, but I still have a hard time pronouncing it, Joe.
Okay, beat out to me.
Takeshita. I know.
Hey!
I know his last name, but his first name.
Konosuke.
Yeah.
I never say the first name. I always just say the last name.
I like the match.
Get focus on getting one right.
I like the match. I thought the match was really good. I really enjoy watching Mark Briscoe, later part of his career, going through each match and wrestling his best. He's not going to be a world champion probably anymore, but he's out there earning a living and doing what he loves and doing it with the memory of his brother. So,
yeah, I think the most you could hope for is that Ring of Honor World Tag Chip.
Yeah.
Like maybe an ROH tag title run with something, but he's not going to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't see what other gold he can hold.
You know who the ROH Tag Team Champions are.
Sammy Guevara and
that's right. Sammy and Dustin. Yeah.
who also are part of the trios.
Yes.
Way to go. Solid booking, Tony. All right.
ROH booking the champs anyways.
Yeah. Death Riders are in the back. They respond to FTR. Yeah, you'll get a match. Let's go to the Hurt Syndicate. They're in the back questioning MVP about his decision to extend a hand out to MJF. MVP says it's about business. That's all it's about. It's only business. Cannon Dry, your thoughts on the Hurt Syndicate?
Yeah, I thought this was a nice little pull away the story that maybe they get MJF in there and then pulls the rug from under them.
Yeah. Okay. Joe.
this was a logical follow-up to what we saw earlier in the night. It makes sense. Like you have two guys questioning one, and he's like, "Look, you guys, this is my job. You trust me. Let me do my thing."
Yeah. All right, Luna.
I gotta go. I disagree with. I agree with them. With what they said about this segment, pretty much.
All right.
Nothing really. They said it all.
All right. Let's go to our main event. Got Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne taking on Timeless Tony Storm and Thunder Rosa. Kind of dry. Your thoughts on the grand finale?
Thunder Tits versus Megan Bayne. And what
Penelope.
And Penelope Ford. They need a team name now.
Yeah.
Or as she's been called, Penelope.
Yeah.
Yes. Penelope. I like this. Penelope gets Megan Bayne gets the big win over what's her name?
Tony Storm.
Tony Storm. Yeah, big win over Tony Storm. And looking big and powerful for this pay-per-view.
Yep.
Like this is classic Hulk Hogan booking right here.
Yeah.
Like you get the villain all primed up, beating the champion.
Yeah.
Unstoppable. And somehow Tony Storm hulks up.
All right. Joe.
Yeah, this is a fun match. I enjoyed it. I liked the spot where Tony Storm does her hip attack and Megan Bayne just no-sells it. She just stands up.
Yeah.
And then just expertly they flip to the other camera and you just see Tony's face. Just her facial expressions are so great.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly kind of surprised that they had Megan pin Tony.
Yeah.
When you had a Thunder Rosa right there.
Yeah.
I thought they would have.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
No, I just thought they might it's 10 days away. Figure they just wouldn't have them touch until the pay-per-view.
Like you have her beat her solid.
Yeah.
Pin her in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. It made sense. It really did. It made a lot of sense because now you built Megan Bayne up to be this brick wall. Can Tony Storm conquer it? She's got the big bad Megan Bayne. And I thought it was brilliant to have her pin her clean in the middle of the ring was brilliant.
In a tag match, so it doesn't hurt her.
Yeah, absolutely. Luna.
Thunder Tits and Thunder Booty and Thunder Thighs.
Oh, well, call them Thunder Tits versus Thunder Booty.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's getting lustful again.
Had a awesome match. Megan Bayne has really become my new favorite women's wrestler in
I wonder
AEW. She's great. I did not think that she was gonna win though.
Yeah.
This was bad for my prediction.
Oh,
But that's okay.
Team Destiny wins. Did you Bryce even talk about picks?
Yeah, he actually agreed with everything I said. So,
Okay.
he said that there was nothing different on his end, so we agreed.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, my girl Thunder Thighs won.
Yeah.
And it was a good main event.
All right. Guys, that's the end of the show. The conclusion of the main event leads us directly into the flower shop. Brought to you by ProWrestlingTees.com/Adrian Adonis, the official shop for Adrian Adonis, where you can get all of your Adrian Adonis gear. As we enter the flower shop, favorite match, favorite segment, number of bells in your favorite TV show or movie that takes place in outer space. Canada Dry, you go first.
My favorite segment of this show is Swerve Strickland
Yeah.
and John Moxley. I love that. I think Swerve can bring something good out of John Moxley.
Yeah.
Like I think they're gonna work a good show together, and I'm excited for this. And my favorite match was Takeshita and Briscoe.
Okay.
I think they really put a good match together.
Yeah.
And when he hit that J Driller, you thought he had a shot.
Yeah.
He put his foot on the rope. I love it. False
Yeah.
finishes. And my favorite space movie, I'm going to go with Star Trek Generations.
Okay.
I love seeing Captain Kirk and Captain Picard together.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk's dying. Anything for the captain of the Enterprise.
How many stars for bells? I mean,
I'm giving this show 3.75 stars.
Okay. Go.
okay, so I'm gonna sound pretty much like Canada Dry. My favorite segment was Swerve and Moxley.
Yeah.
My favorite match was Takeshita and Briscoe.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to favorite space movie
Or TV show.
or TV
Or
show,
TV show. Yeah. Stargate.
I'm sort of stuck between. I don't know honestly which one I like better. If I like Guardians of the Galaxy or Guardians 3. Because I really loved Guardians 3.
Yeah. Guardians 3 was a hard watch. I'm not gonna lie. I was bawling.
Yeah, it is.
It's a hard movie to watch.
But I think for just the nostalgia and honestly the soundtrack alone, I'm going with Guardians 1. I don't think there's a better. There's some all-time great soundtracks, but the Guardians have one of the best in my opinion.
You know what the thing about Guardians is? They took a bottom of the barrel comic book
Yeah.
Yep.
and made it into something better.
Yeah.
They raised those characters.
I mean, that was all James. That was all James Gunn.
Yeah,
That
out of
was James.
nothing.
Yeah. James Gunn has a very unique visual style and storytelling style that you don't see a lot. And I think him being in charge of the DC, it's going to do one of two things. It's either going to soar or it's going to flame out badly. It
His
won't be-
Creature Commando show he does is amazing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Like, I've never really cared about DC
Mhm.
like as much as I do Marvel. But
Yeah.
as an AEW guy who is on TBS, who's under WBD, I will absolutely be rooting for this DCU because if this flops, it may destroy Warner Brothers Discovery altogether.
Yeah. How many stars did you give it?
I'm giving this like 3.5. It was a fine show this week. Like it was good, but this definitely feels like a cool down show to get us amped up for next week for the go home and going into.
Yeah, and last week's was so strong, so it's hard
Yeah.
to come from such a great show to the
Like
card
you said,
wasn't as bad.
Every week can't be bangers, or
Yeah.
you'll be burnt out. So
Luna.
I really don't have a favorite space TV show or movie.
Well, you have time to think of it. If you don't have one, one will be assigned to you by JFB. So go ahead and tell us what your favorite match was and what your favorite segment was.
My favorite match was Mark and Takeshita, and my favorite segment was Swerve.
Oh,
Pretty much in agreement. I thought those were the
What was
best
your
things
rating?
of the night, and I give the show probably about a 3.75.
okay. Copy me. All right, perfect.
Mm.
And Jimmy, what space show are you going to assign her today?
She likes anime. So I'm going to go with Voltron, Defenders of the Universe.
That's perfect. So you're a Voltron girl now.
Voltron, you know what? I do like anime, but I haven't heard of that one. That's a nice recommendation.
Before you gave the caveat of the whole thing having to be in space, you know what I was going to say was my favorite space movie?
What?
Because it's a movie I've seen a million times.
What?
It's Independence Day with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that movie.
I mean,
They're not in space enough.
I seen that a long
Yeah, I
time
know.
ago.
But
It was
it had legitimate aliens in it.
Yeah, but they're atmosphere.
You know what? That was pretty good. I've seen that before a long time
You also
ago.
could have said
Yeah.
Men in Black. They have all kinds of aliens.
War of the Worlds. Oh my goodness, that was some scary shit. With Will Smith.
All right. It's the JFB's turn. Favorite match? You guys are crazy. Mark Davis and Powerhouse Hobbs was the best match of the night.
There you go.
Two big, sweaty guys slapping meat.
Something slapping meat.
Yeah. Something slapping
You just
meat.
need to think of that Vince McMahon meme where you have the different ones where he's like falling out of his chair. That's the big sweaty man slapping meat.
We can make a shirt. Something slapping meat.
Yeah, we could.
We could. Let's do it. My favorite
I don't
segment,
know if anyone would wear it.
I'd wear it. something slapping meat. I'd do it. I'd wear it. Talking to a guy who used to wear.
Do we have like a sausage on it or something? Or
Yeah.
like a piece of meat on there?
Yeah. Talking to a guy who once wore a shirt that says
Look.
Sam and the other pink meat.
Look.
Is there somehow we could get AR Fox involved in this?
I guarantee you, someone would
Randy in
wear.
here.
If someone's going to wear the big black and Jack shirt, they'll wear something slapping meat. Okay.
Yeah. We got a niche. We'll figure it out.
I'm not wearing that shirt.
It almost slapping slapping meat sounds like something of a porno.
That's the joke, Luna. Jeez.
My favorite segment.
Of course it is.
My favorite segment was Swerve and MJF and the Hurts and the Swerve and John Moxley. My favorite space. I'm gonna go with the show. It came out in the 2000s called Battlestar Galactica. It's a reimaging of the original 70s show. I am not a religious guy, but the biblical aspects of this show are amazing. Basically, you have 12 colonies that are searching for the 13th tribe searching for home, in this case, Earth. It is a great show. It's well written, it's well directed, it's a well produced show. If you haven't watched it, it's on Peacock, I think.
I know Dwight from The Office likes this show.
Yes. Battlestar Galactica is an amazing TV show. Give it a watch.
Beats Bears Battlestar Galactica.
The first episode is called 33. And every 33 minutes, the Cylons, the bad guys, attack the colony, which is the good guys, the Battlestar Galactica guys. Every 33 minutes, they have it marked on a clock. And it's super intense because as the time is ticking away, you're dealing with other storylines too. So there's a lot of tension going on, but it's an amazing episode. So,
What'd you give the show?
I give the show 3.25. I thought it was a poor show. I didn't think it was really all that great. I thought it was decent. I think it lulled. Swerve and Mox pick it up, and then it just lulled again. Like it just dropped. And like that momentum, like I felt bad for the crowd. They just did not get a great show, But if it's a foundation and they're building towards the go home, because we know notoriously AEW drops the ball when it comes to go home shows. Last couple have been great. There's times they've been horrible. I gave it a 1 at one point. That's how bad.
That's what I'm thinking. Next week's going to be good because you holistic.
Usually they fuck it up and put the go home show a week before.
Like usually this would be the banger show, and next week would be tonight's show.
Yeah.
So hopefully next week
they've got it right.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Our average is 3.56.
3.56.
3.5. There you go.
Hey, take what you get. Guys, Thank you for tuning into this week's edition of Dynamite After Dark. If you want to get a hold of us, there's multiple ways to do it. Get on the keyboard, do your clickety-clacks, sends you to all our locations. If you want to support us, there's one way to do it. Canada Dry is seductively doing it right now as we speak.
What are you doing?
I'm Canada After Dark, damn it.
Get yourself a shirt.
Yeah.
How do I get one? Very easy. ProWrestlingTees.com/effing wrestling. While you're here, click like, click like, click subscribe, leave a comment, help us out, spread the word, share this with everybody. On behalf of Canada Dry, on behalf of EVP Joe, on behalf of the Moon Angel, Luna, I am the JFB.
And remember to just keep fighting. Just remember, if you're struggling with mental health, make sure that you reach out to people, reach out to your community, reach out to your friends. Here for you. Just keep fighting.
Thanks for tuning in. This has been Tony Schiavone for the All Fan Wrestling Network.